You know what the most important thing is in the world?
Love.
Nope. You know what it is? Your breath. Take that in. Your breath. If I don't breathe, I can't love. If I don't breathe, I can't get up. If I don't breathe, what am I going to do? So the name of this piece is called Breathe in Faith. I take for granted the breath that I breathe. Unless I'm hooked up to a tube, can't you see? We take it for granted because we feel like breathing is a privilege that we're supposed to have. But when we lose our faith and we tied up to lungs and we seeing our loved ones die, do we have the faith to breathe it in and say that we still have faith in God? So breathe. Why are you so scared to breathe? You're scared to breathe because you take your breaths for granted like you're supposed to have them. You're scared to breathe because breathing reminds you that you are mortal and that at some point you're going to die and you are not going to wake up. You're scared to breathe because breathing lets you know that you can release. Stop taking for granted the breaths that you have to breathe. Every breath that you take is one step closer to death. So why we waste our breath on stuff that we can't change or things we regret? They're already done. So why you dwelling on them like they're going to come back and you can change the past? Breathe it in and breathe it out. Let it pass. Let you know that with every breath you take, every mistake that you made is now slowly leaving your brain. Know that every breath that you take, every wrong move that you make is slowly transcending again. But if you don't have faith, then your breaths that you take are just in sin. You living in sin, taking your breaths for granted. So when you get up, do you say thank you to the higher man for waking you up again? Or are you so content just breathing like he's supposed to give you a gift until one day you choke up and there's no breath left? Is now a breath a gift? Stop taking your breath for granted. Stop wasting on things that you can't change it. Use your breath for good because you don't have that many. I'm 38, so by now I've probably taken about 64,000 breaths. How many do I have left in me? And how many do you have left in you? So breathe. Don't be scared to breathe. Don't be scared to breathe to be you. Don't be scared to breathe to have faith. Don't be scared to breathe to have love. Don't be scared to breathe to get to a higher ground, because unless you breathe, you will not be able to reach that height that you need to see, because without the breath of the dream, you are now deceased. So breathe. Don't be scared to breathe to be you. Don't be scared to breathe, because this world will have you sick and not breathing, unable to pause. So just breathe your life in. Thank you. So I'm done. Thank y'all. I'm MJG Speaks, unlicensed preacher.